YouTube keeps playing. I wanted to do it horizontal, so we can't do any lives horizontal. Okay, so you see the thumbnail. That is low carb queen. I like her recipes. They have shoved the beautiful low carb queen down my throat for the past 2 days. So they knew it was going to be viral, just like on TikTok. They put it in your feed. They're letting you know this is going to be a viral video. The video is 2 days, 255,000 views. I'm like, Funky Deneva, you're going to pay me for my pain. I cannot for the life of me understand why y'all are shoving this video down my throat. Yes, I like low carb diets. Yes, I'm on a health low carb journey on Zepbound to 200 pounds. But what on that thumbnail says I'm moving makes me want to think I want to watch it. So pay me for my pain. If I'm going to watch it, I'm going to share with my audience why it's in my feed and we're going to watch it together. Again, for the life of me, I cannot understand why. So it must not be physically moving. She must be moving in inches, okay? Because I have no relation with a beautiful bombshell woman that has 1 million subscribers. I've uploaded this live horizontal 6 times and YouTube failed to let me upload the live. It just would hold a blank screen. I just watched Choice TV. I literally said in the phone before we got into water aerobics. I said, should I go live on TikTok or YouTube? Should I go live on TikTok or YouTube? And I went live on YouTube. When I got off that live, and I apologize to everybody that came and watched my water aerobics, it looked like shit, and I apologize. I really do. I was like, oh, I'm giving my workout routine. We haven't gone live in so long. I love to show them me in the pool. Vain me, what made me think you guys wanted to see me in the pool because ain't nobody come. It kept on buffering, so I apologize. I'm completely cynical today, and I apologize for that as well. But if I'm going to watch this lady's video that has shown up in my feed too many times, we're going to do it together. So if you come in, if you go out, if you do, I don't care. I'm going to do this on my platform where I earn at least 22 cents for 40 views. And I can't go horizontal. God damn. I can't go vertical. This was this morning's thought. I was completely doubting avenue. I swerved toward doubting avenue. Look at that one piece of hair right there. You know, right now we're living on Prosperity Boulevard, Established Boulevard, Success Boulevard. But I took a detour. Like the sign was flashing and said, "Come down Pitiful Street. Make sure you come down Pit Row. Make sure you come down Cynical Boulevard." The same energy that was associated with the banking industry where I worked for 8 years in one position is how I'm feeling in this role, that it just won't move. But y'all didn't come here for cynicism or woe is me or poor Lisa. But all I'm going to say is views are way more important to me than subscribers. But my subscribers are way more important to me, and I hope you're watching. So thanks to all the ones that I do have that keep following, keep watching, keep believing, and are on this weight loss journey with me. And one sister said, "Oh, I love my hair, I love my hair, I love my hair." That's a win. I got a win. That's a win. The one sister said, "Oh my God, I'd never seen that fish. I've never seen that food before." That's what Carter's Eat is. We're introducing you to a new way of life, a new way of eating, a new way to do winning. Food can be fun. Try different recipes. It doesn't all have to be the same. And that's part of my weight loss journey to 200 pounds. We bring out the unique foods, the exotic foods. People keep peeking and sneaking, and that's fine. The lady in the thumbnail is what we're talking about. And they're looking like, oh, I want to go see the lady with the long blonde hair, blonde, whatever. Why is she still in my feed? So let's go find out. I'll bring the laptop over here so we can do it in that direction, but let me first pull up the video. Oh, I'm pissed. You know why else I'm pissed? Is this for me to share on the channel? Yeah, Choice can share it, I can share it. Choice said today He's been at 635,000 subscribers for 1 year. He said, how is it that I stopped growing? How is it that his channel stopped growing? He said, I reached my 500K milestone 5 years ago. How is it that I've only gained 600,000 subscribers in 1 year? He said, YouTube, what are you doing? So yes, we know that there's this pressure from what are they called? Sponsors, the people that make the ads. Less earning revenue over here, but it's more revenue on this side. But people are going to TikTok because of our attention span. I'm pissed, Maria, but we're gonna get in all that. But I just wanted to say I've tried to go live 3 times horizontal because this video requires a horizontal, not a vertical. And that all these new channels that are starting are getting thousands of views. I've never gotten thousands of views. I've gotten a video with 45,000 views or 36,000 views, but I've never had a video that has 3,000 views, 2,000 views, 1,000 views. Never. It's either a complete jump to 45 or 150 views. So there is a thing called shadow banning, or is your dead weight, because we're carrying the 20,000 or maybe 15,000 subscribers that aren't real, or they're bots, or they're old, or they're part of the reaction videos. So they're not going to give me a lot of views because then they'll have to pay me my views based on the amount of subscribers I have. So they're not giving me views at all. At all. And I'm doing all the things. And then channels that have 300 and 600 and 800 are getting 1,000 and 3,000 views in 3 days. And mine's not getting any. And I'm not bitching, moaning, or having a pity party. What I'm doing is saying, you can be shadow banned. You can carry too much weight. That's just me today. I said I'm on Pity Boulevard. I took a detour. The lights were flashing. I was on Positive Street the other day. Today, I'm freaking pissed off. It's Friday, and it's making me say this is fake. Like, it's fake. It's rigged. And I'm trying hard not to say that about my beloved YouTube. So I want to find out why Low Carb Queen's video it's been in my feed every hour for 2 days when she has 255,000 views on it and she has 3 million subscribers. What does that have to do with Carter's Eat? We're going to find out because I'm pissed. Let's go see what the little girl got to say. My huge life update. That's number 1. Now, before we get started, I'm going to come over this way. Because I'm charging my phone. Now, I got a little common sense. Not a lot. But something in the fish fry ain't frying. Maybe I was in a buffer zone up here in the window because now she's buffering. Now Sissy's buffering. This is Low Carb Queen. My huge life update. I'm moving and my relationship status. It has 256,000 views and it's been in my recommendations every hour for 2 days. Low Carb Queen, she has 1 million views. 1 million subscribers. So I don't know what.
So I just wanted to talk to you about, all right guys, so obviously from the title of this video, you know that
Nice to meet you, Low Carb Queen. I know you're going to come see Carter's Eat.
talk to you about this journey. I don't want it to be like a huge surprise. I'm in a new kitchen, things don't look the same. And so
She's in a new kitchen and things are not going to look the same. And she wants me to know that. Beautiful.
it kind of happened when I moved from my long-time home of 10 years. Yeah, it was a whole, personal relationship that came to an end.
Her relationship came to an end
Out, and I never
of 10 years.
knew how to share everything. And so I was like, okay, circumstances were different. This time I am going to, I kind of want to bring you along tonight.
She wants to bring us along.
If you follow me on Instagram, I will definitely be sharing a lot
On
more of
Instagram, she's
this.
going to share a lot more. I don't want you to see my fupa. I worked on my fupa at water aerobics today, but there's no reason for you to like stare at it.
And honestly, I also want to just give a big thank you for being here with me, supporting me on my
Okay, we're
journey,
supposed. She's thanking us for supporting her,
watching my videos and sharing and liking.
and I'm that optimistic that I believe there'll be something I'm going to get from it. But like Choice said, or somebody else said this, if you're going to promote her in my feed so much, I sure hope you're promoting me in their feed that much. Like sometimes what's on my homepage is spot on. Sometimes some stuff is not. Hi, my name is Lisa. Welcome to Carter's Eat Today. Say today. Happy Friday to you, and all of you on the roof. I'm on a health, no, she's low carb. I'm on a weight loss journey to 200 pounds. We're hitting the goal. Had a great week. We'll weigh in tomorrow or sometime, but I feel amazing. I'm just really cranky about my personal experience on this platform. But absolutely love what I do, but I just want to make sure I share that sometimes the math ain't mathing. Sometimes the math's just not mathing. So we're doing this reaction video to Low Carb Queen, and I have to stop periodically because of copyright issues. You cannot just let her video play. And I've been doing it long enough to know that. I'm cynical as F right now, okay? Me and AJ were watching all these videos, and I was like, look at this video. It's got 3,000 views. She looks like a frog. Look at it. She ain't saying nothing that I ain't said. It's so frustrating. It's unbelievably frustrating. Tommy, I just watched your 24 hours with the market, something beware, and I watched your semaglutide, but we didn't comment because me and AJ we were purging all of our videos and trying to match up the DVDs with the video case, but we were watching content. That's true. Math don't make sense. It really doesn't. Like Maria, I'm sorry. I know you threw 33,000 subscribers. You've been doing this 7 years. At some point, your views realistically should be at least 7K per video minimum. Minimum. So I was uploading the fish, the boondak, bulldak, whatever fish that was the other night. When I uploaded it, it said 407 views. I hadn't even published it yet. It was like literally buffering, and it already had its number. And it said 467 views. So I took a screenshot, and I'm going to post it in my community post after this video because I'm beginning to do investigations and I'm watching all the things happening. And that's when you do say, hey, it's on easy mode. They are promoting new channels. They do want the new people coming in, the influx of new people coming to YouTube to win and to thrive because of course they're competing with TikTok, and it's a hard hustle. TikTok's instant gratification, instant wins. We're giving all the information to China. We're doing face scans. All the stuff is happening over there, and we're giving all of our intel to them. They know what we like. This Meta, Google, all of them, they want a piece of that, and you're not rewarding the ones that are loyal, and it's disgusting. But you don't want instant gratification views, but you do because then you can bring them over. But I'm saying overall, if you keep putting this in my feed, I'm going to make a coin from it. I want to know why you keep promoting her. What beautiful, of course, long hair, of course, thick cheeks, of course, multicultural, of course. But if she's already got the harvest at 1.4 million subscribers and she has 256,000 views in 2 days, let's find out together why this is a viral video. And that's the thumbnail that you see today. I am pissed. Yes, I said it. If you care, Jamie is live. I don't care. Y'all go over there. I promote my family and friends. They're in the chat. Tommy, Jamie, M.RTV. Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. I want to see all of us win. I'm just concerned why Carter's Eat is not. Okay? Bump that 22. Bump that 22,000. I want to see some views. And that's because I feel like they're stagnating. They're inching me out. Maria's like the last mukbang channel that's left. They're still inching her out. Her lives have 80 people a night. How can you not be getting 7,000 views per video? Just let me shout that from the rooftop. Girl, I know you're paying with the views. Mine have gone down a lot. People posting what I do, and I see the newer channels thriving when I'm doing off of what you're doing. It hurts the pocket. Ooh, good point. So they're coming. There's young channels doing what is that called? Survival, kind of hot topic and news stories. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Kiss my dogs. I love those dogs. So let's keep seeing why they're promoting her and not me. So she got a new kitchen. She's starting a new life. She's got a new partner. Uh oh. She just said the keywords. Can y'all hear her? Hold on. She's talking to me. Special thank you to all the viewers that she has and for helping push her videos out. It helps the algorithm. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for helping keep courtesy in the algorithm. She's talking about the electrolyte, the sponsor that she has for her electrolytes, because that's very important when you're on a weight loss journey. And my legs have been tingling. My legs have been tingling, and I know it's because I'm not drinking enough electrolytes on this Zepbound. Y'all, you about to make me think something different about you, YouTube. You about to make me think something real different. Okay, enough of that. That's our sponsor. So this was in my thread to let me know that a millionaire is moving. She's moving into a new house. Hallelujah. Because her channel's doing that well. She's been looking for 2.5 years. Because again, when you're on YouTube, you can make that much money. That's why there's so many people on YouTube. You can make that much money that it is life changing. And I think many of you that are on YouTube have seen people's lives change because of their video content, creating a lifestyle and income to give them the life they've always wanted. So she is Low Carb Queen sharing with us that she's been looking for 2 years. The market's been crazy. The money has been helping. Her low carb journey is a success. So she's thin. Focus on family and content. And her low carb journey has allowed her to get a new house. And that again, that's why most of us are on this platform, to use our crafts and creativity, our personalities, and our love of creating content to create income as well on social media. But the market's saturated. It's extremely hard, but it can be done. She walked in the house and said this is the house she wanted. And she fell in love with the space in the house and the room. And just a testimony, before YouTube, I think I started YouTube the month after I moved into this house. It is super saturated. Kels, we got this, Kels. Candy K. If you guys don't know Candy K, she's a good friend of mine. She's considering a semaglutide, but she's also a content creator doing wellness, weight loss, blogs, food, income, promoting other channels. She first promoted Stephanie 50 and climbing, and that's how I got to meet her. Get there, 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 and check out my sister. One of the ways I got this home, I've got time today. I got time today. I am doing absolutely nothing. I got time today. I got time today. Um, Prayer first helps. I laid flat in the bedroom. The house was not ours. We were choosing that one across the street or this one. I came upstairs. I laid in the master bedroom underneath the window, face flat, and I put my hands out and I said, Lord, let this be my house. Lord, figure it out. Let this be my house. And God made it happen. Amen. So I feel low carb queen when she says she walked in the house and knew this was her home. When I walked in the house, I said I wanted this to be my home, and it was. Congratulations, Kendi. Kendi, Am I saying that right? Congratulations, Kendi K, on being monetized. We are reacting to low carb queen because they keep putting it in my feed, and it must be a reason why. It's only a 16-minute video. Okay, so she was looking for 2.5 years, and she's super sized, and she made enough money to do so.
But I, of course, leasing this house, and I've been leasing it now for 2.5 years. I actually wanted to buy this house. You know, the cards didn't play out that way. It just didn't. Sometimes you don't know why, but they just don't work out the way we want them to. And
now remember, YouTube knows me better than I know myself. So I told you, there's going to be a reason why they put it in my feed. She's nice. She's saying some things that resonate with me. So let's repeat what she says in just a minute, Rico. Brother, good to see you. There was somebody trying to outbid her on the house, but she outbid them. So she said that she wanted to buy this house. She's been leasing it for 2 years. She wanted to buy it, but somebody outbid her. Then she found another house. And sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to. But usually when they don't, it's because God's got something better for you. Remember, YouTube will give you the content that will resonate with you. It'll have a testimony in there. It's going to have something about maybe YouTube in there, something about your weight loss journey, kind of the things that matter to you. So my faith, my money, my time, my kids, my testimonies, celebration of life, trust in God, those things matter to me. So let's see why they keep putting this in my feed.
And I'm just so glad. I'm glad because had I known that the landlord was going to put this house on the market, I would have for sure figured out a way to buy it. But I found my home. That is my forever home. This is like, I mean, it still hasn't sunk in yet. I'm actually getting my keys today. Okay, so today is the day where I'm getting my keys, and I'm just really excited. I was like, I have to film it. Like, I have to share.
So to me, she's not gloating. She's not boastful. She's an everyday person. She's real. She's relatable. She's kind. She's not braggadocious. She is humble. Just happens to be extremely, extremely, extremely beautiful. And that's what made me say, why are they putting this beauty queen in my feed? Like, what do I have in? I mean, I'm beautiful, but what do I have in common with this Euro Anglo-Saxon in my feed? But perhaps it's spirit that they're seeing that are similar. We'll find out. We're gonna keep listening. But right now, she's being very real, and she's just excited to share her new house with everybody because it's the house she's wanted. So
I have to share. So you guys are actually the
Uh,
like on
with my
TikTok.
thumbnail, it's her name is Low Carb Queen.
Is the first to know. So anyway, so I've been here 2.5 years. I'm not gonna buy this house. I am moving close by, but I do. If you want to see a tour of that before any renovations start happening, let me know. I can do kind of like an empty house tour. Of course, there's a lot of things that need to be changed, but I would like to share that if that's something that you want to
Are we doing
see.
that today? Are we
But
doing
let
that
me give you
today?
like a little backstory on how I've gotten here because originally, if you've been following me for a long time, then you know that I was in a relationship with my ex fiance. So we've
Ex
been together for
fiance
almost 10 years.
for
We
10
are still
years.
best of friends. Okay, I'm telling you, we have like
And y'all know how I am about relationships. That's number one. Ain't nobody gonna hang around with me for 10 years without us getting married. Sorry. That's I'm too old for that. I do that on grayishmom.com. We talk about relationships. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Even when I was in grade school, that's just me. High school, college, folks be dating 5 or 6. What's the point? You either gonna marry or you're not gonna get married. What, 10 years? What the fuck? That's just me. I gotta stick by my
people think
guns.
it's crazy, but
That's a
for us,
marriage.
we're best friends. He's like family to
They're
me. We
best
have
friends,
so
they're
many
family.
memories
Absolutely. After
together,
10
and
years,
we just have a
absolutely.
great relationship. It's kind of hard to put it out there because people always have something to say. They're always
Yeah, they're
criticizing,
best
like,
friends.
oh, like
Absolutely. After
this
10
and
years,
that, and I'm like, ugh. Like I don't even want to worry about that. I know what my
that's
life
over.
is.
Okay,
I know what I have
that
going
ended.
on, and so I feel
Congratulations.
like a lot of times you just have to have peace within yourself,
Yep.
and that's all that matters. Like everyone else could just like speculate and think what they
Yeah, and when
want,
you're on the
but
internet and you're
you
famous like
know
her,
in your
people are
heart
gonna probably speculate and take
right
her
is like
relationship
what you
apart.
want.
So she has to defend herself and definitely give
So, anyway,
her
I've been
backstory
there
as
for
to
10
that.
years and then moved out. And then I was hopping around. So, if you've been following my journey, I was in Irvine for a little, and I might have not shared the cities, but I was about 30 minutes away from here. And then I ended up moving to a place on the south end of town. I was there for a year. And I love certain communities. I love every house that I've seen, but this one here was the one that just kind of stole my heart. And this was like when I hopped into like the appointment as well. And you know that was good. I feel like I'm excited for this next chapter.
Yeah, she's real
I'm
relatable.
really excited for this new project to turn into
Eh,
what it is.
low carb queen probably has tons of viral
Oh,
videos.
which don't you?
Candy, we started out by discussing that this video has been in my feed for the past 2 days. Like since it was at like 50 views, I've just it's YouTube is keeps forcing it down my throat, so I want to know why. And whenever there's a video that keeps showing up in my feed, I like to share with my YouTube family what it has to do with Carter's Eat and why you get put into somebody's feed. And if they're shoving this into my feed, I hope they're shoving my videos into somebody's feed. So I kind of am wondering why it's been showing up for 2 days. And in 2 days, Sister Candy, it has 256,000 views. I'm sure that's not viral for her. She has a million subscribers. So hold on. I missed what my baby said. She's my best friend now. She's my best friend now.
House to be for sale, and
She's crying.
a week and a half,
So Rico, you feel me on that? You see what I'm saying?
2.5
Because
years.
I'm watching this app. It's almost like an interview. And this is how I felt at when I worked at the bank. They would promote whoever they wanted to promote, and sometimes those people didn't have qualifications. Not saying low carb queen. Low carb queen is the bomb. But people would not have qualifications. And I think Tommy spoke to that when she said, these people are just starting their channels and they're getting 2,000 and 3,000 views immediately. Where you have novice people who are veterans who have been doing this for 5 years plus. I know Tommy started way before me, that are struggling to get a 200, struggling to get 300. I was saying Sister Maria has a 30K, 33K channel, and it's a reach for her to get 3,000, but her lives do. Um, and all of her videos are great. They should be clearing 7 minimum. So we're saying the math isn't mathing. And if this person's already a success, why are they putting it in my feed so aggressively that it's showing up every time I turn on my YouTube app, I have her in my this video. And I did it 2 weeks ago when we talked about the other young lady, Miss Lanier. Why do you keep giving me this video? So I want to know why. And I really hope that they're doing that for average channels such as myself, or thirsty channels such as myself. I've always been thirsty. I do want that lifestyle. I do want additional income. The girl said, I finally hit $1,000 on YouTube. I was like, I haven't got past $300. How are you saying 1,000? You just started. You don't even have 1,000. She has 1,200 subscribers, but all of her videos are clearing 2,000 or more views, and she's already reached her first 1K, $1,000. I've never seen 1,000 viewed video daily. I have to do a dump cake. It's all garden. I can either fry some chicken, I can either make a pork chop, do something real blackety black, a pot of collard greens, and pray I get 3,000 in 7 months. Ooh, that's you so average. So it's on me to figure out how to be a better than average channel. But at the beginning of the video, I did say I was on Bitter Street today. I'm a little cynical, but I'm being quite honest because it's damn frustrating. It is. But in the spiritual world, everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's fine. But in the physical, while we're talking about a computer and a platform, it makes you want to know what y'all doing behind the scenes. Right. So I've got to do my initiative, right? Because, that's the thing you say, what people say on YouTube. You're either going to do it for the views or you're going to do it because you have something you're trying to teach. So I'm going to stick to the weight loss journey because that is passionate to me. I want middle-aged women to start moving. Always have. We were explaining to Blake last night why we didn't grow up eating chitlins and cakes and sugars, because I'm reading Natalie Cole's book, and the mama was very posh and she just didn't believe in a whole bunch of sugars in the house. So we were explaining to Blake why we didn't want her to eat sugars, because we know the history of the bloodline and black people and da-da-da-da-da. Somehow at 50, everything's just bloated up on me, right? Had the kids at 40 and 44. So rightfully so, I'm getting bigger, but I want to make sure we stay healthy and you can still have fun with food. And I just happen to be on a weight loss journey. It's not going to get views. I guarantee you, if I fry a pork chop, fry some French fries, anything fried I'll do on Carnivore, because that's how I started, is going to get views. I'm just not going to give them that anymore. And I'm going to keep biting and struggling and to get 1,000 views. And I'll keep biting and struggling to get $1,000. But I want to know why they got this little girl in my feed. What do we have in common? What do look at look? What do we what about her grandiose new house that she got has to do with Carter's Eve? That it has to continue to populate in my feed so many times. Even when I was sitting on the floor talking to my son about Zepbound, it still popped up. And I said, look, AJ, here it is again. This morning when I was driving to the gym for water aerobics, she popped up. I said, what? So I said, I'm gonna make a coin. We're gonna react to it. I'm gonna know what. So I think we're gonna go see the house, but she's about to start crying. So let's see what she says, Candy.
For this house to be for sale, and a week and a half into my escrow, the owner of this house calls me and tells me, like, Myra, you're gonna be so happy about this. And like my gut, like something like just kind of sunk.
So if nobody knows the backstory about Carter's Eat, we started out in the description box. We used to say we celebrate people's testimonies. I used to shout for people whenever they shared their good news, right, Tommy, Maria, anybody that used to come, LSP, Angela, you would share what the Lord did for you today or this week. It would be the platform. Share your testimony. How did God move on your behalf? Of course, we should probably get back to that. I like testimonies. I love seeing what the Lord does in people's lives. I love to know how God moved on your behalf today. So she's about to share, I think, a testimony. She said the owner of the house called, which is unethical because an owner should not know the buyer ever. The realtor keeps those two separate unless she asks her realtor, yes, you can divulge who I am to him, but normally they don't because I do have my real estate license from Maryland. Normally you do not share, excuse me, who the buyer is because it allows for room to be not manipulative, judgmental, either pre or, just judgmental. Bias. That's the word, bias. All right. So let's see. She's about to get moved.
Because I almost knew the minute he called me what he was going to say. What do you think he said? He said, I've made my decision. I'm going to sell the house. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, okay, so there was like a part of me that just said like, oh my God, oh my God. Like, I almost started to freak out because I was like there was a part of me that was just like, oh my God, this is what you've been waiting for. This is like, maybe it's a sign. Maybe, I remember sitting there, I was talking to my mom, and then I was like, Mom, no vas a creer que, like, you're not going to believe what. I just, the landlord just texted me to say that he's going to sell the house. And she just looked at me like so calmly, and she just said, yeah, it wasn't meant to be. And like listening to her say that, I was just like, right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think it was just like the reassurance of my mom saying, like,
so I missed something about the story. Thank you to the 40 in the building. Please thumbs it up if you watch this on playback. Today I'm reacting to my huge life update. I'm moving in my relationship by Low Carb Queen. So I'm confused, and it's probably on me because I've been running my freaking mouth. Somewhere in Thicks and there, the house she's in, she's renting or was leasing, and then she found her dream house, and then that owner, I guess either the owner of the new house or the owner of the house she's leasing called and said that he's going to sell it so she gets to buy the house that she's in. If you're a content creator and you're listening to my voice, thank you. I want to remind you guys of a couple of things. Is anybody here? Anybody listening? Anybody care? Tommy, you can fill me on this because you've been doing it a while. She changed the title. I'm gonna show y'all how many times she changed it because I use vidIQ. And they tell us on vidIQ, this is why it's all kind of saying this is a Ponzi scheme. But I'm really trying not to call YouTube a Ponzi scheme, but it really making me say that. They say shoot for 100 for your vidIQ score. You want to rank 100. But these people that I watch, who I look at their back office, they're scoring 25, 45, 25, 60. This one's scoring 65. It makes me say, how are they getting the views they're getting? And some people don't use tags at all. So that's when I say, are people buying views? Are in order to be a success, are we having to cheat? And if you've been doing it the honest way, honest Abe way, is that no longer any good? Here we go, team. Here you go. All right. So here, let me just take you off of the charger. You can see sister changed it that many times. You can see the date that she changed it and the title change Jez. And then I'm using my vidIQ because I'm doing all the things, right, to get those views, aren't I? I'm doing all the things. So there's your score, your SEO score. Everybody know about that, right? And there's our tags. I won't even get you into the tags. I won't even do that. I'm not even gonna do that because she's a million channel. So I'm surprised she has to use tags, but she knew she had to have some leverage. So, Keep moving and losing. Keep moving and losing. Amen. Thank you, truth talk. You're a truth talker. If I want views, it's only gonna come from cooking. Yeah, only way I can get views is if I fry chicken or a pork chop, or anything fried, real blackety black. They want us to get fat and be poisoned. Absolutely, we'll give you views for that, but don't you dare talk about Zepbound, Lisa. I don't. No, it's not even that. I mean, it's like anything I do does not give views. It's just frying. And then you get pigeonholed. And so back to the bank. I know there's like 1,000 people in here, and everybody's like, Lisa, get back to the story. Cynical Lisa today, really. Um, at the bank, they would bring these new people in, all these college students, interns, groomed individuals who had promise. Of course, they hired them right off the bat. But the older women that had been sitting in these roles for years, who had been applying for all these jobs, would not. And it was like, why are we constantly being overlooked? Life is unfair. That's what I'm trying to prepare Blake for. Listen, it just is. We gotta be bold enough to talk about it. Don't live in Bitterville, but at least talk about the injustices of the world, because there's gonna be tons. This is one of them. And again, I said, why is the girl video showing up in my feed? And I really hope they promoting me as much as they promoting her. Okay, continuing. I gotta put my charger back in. Thanks, you guys, for your patience. Thanks for being here. Again, you could be anywhere on YouTube today. I know I'm running people off. I'm making so much sense. They're like, why is she talking? So I'm trying to understand this girl's story. I really am.
We do the combo, and I was like, I have to go see it. So I literally snuck in the house. Okay, nobody knew. Hey, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was. I think it was just like the reassurance of my mom saying like it happened this way for a reason. Made me feel like a lot better. And luckily, so I've had access to the house, okay, because we do the combo, and I was like, I have to go see it. So I literally snuck in the house, okay, nobody knew, I didn't tell anyone, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go in, like, there's probably cameras, and I remember seeing like a ring camera in the front door, and I was like, I just have to. It's still early on enough where, like, if I felt a certain type of way, I could
I
cancel.
think I'm going to stop too, Tommy.
Test her, you know? And so, like, I went in there, I, like, snuck into the house, and then I just sat in the living room, and I was just, like, looking
Because
out.
now I think the chances are all just random.
And I was just looking out, and I was like, this is it. Like, this is my house. Isn't that so crazy? Like, I felt like, oh my gosh. And at that time, I feel like I almost kind of got emotional. And I haven't gotten emotional about it yet because I feel like I haven't actually processed the fact that, like, I just bought a freaking house. You know what I mean? But I feel like it will, and it'll come in a time like when I maybe by myself. I'm more of like a private person. I
But
don't
I
like to
thought she just
express
said
like
he sold
a
it.
lot of whether it's good or bad. Like I'm not that person, you know. I usually like to do things more low key. I do things when I'm alone,
Yeah,
or
I
if
like
it's
her. I
like
like her though.
with a
She's
person like
definitely
my
down to
mom or
earth.
whatever the case is. So, but anyway, yeah. Once I walked in there and I like walked through one more time, I just felt like I had made the right decision and I needed to follow through with what I was doing. So here we are. Today is my closing of my house, and I get the keys today. And there's gonna be a whole process though, okay? So it's not gonna be like I'm
So
moving
this
in and
video's
now
been
I
in
get
my
my dream
feed.
kitchen. Like absolutely not. This house was built back in like 85, and so there has been
I
like
gotta
some
quiet it
remodeling
because I
done, and
don't.
I'll show you if that's something that you want to see. Please comment down below so that I know that this is something that you guys want to be a part
So
of.
they did this for B
So
Love. They did this for
yeah,
Gina
I'll
Young.
literally take you through like just kind of show you what I'm planning on doing and stuff like that.
Because
But yeah, I
YouTube's
don't want to
working
take
on
up too
retention
much
as
more
well,
of
right? So
your
they know when
time.
people, big YouTubers, get
But
new houses, we're
right
we're
now, I
always
want to
being
share with
nosy and
you
we
that
want to
I'm
see.
moving, and I'm so excited
But
about
I
it.
don't know her
And
like that.
it's
I watch
crazy
her
you
because I like her
to share
recipes. They're
something
simple.
that I knew it would happen one day. I just didn't think it would happen now. It did. It did. And the way it happened, I
She's talking about when she's been outbidded and how sometimes you just don't get what you want, like it just doesn't work out. So now she's finally happy that something's happening.
Always connect the dots looking back. And so, of course, at that moment, I felt like, why? Like, I love this house. It's so perfect. And now that I look back, I'm like, because it wasn't supposed to happen that way. And it was supposed to happen exactly the way it did. So,
There it is.
yeah, I'm just, I'm excited about it.
That
And
God's gonna make things happen
I wanted to share
exactly
that
the
with
way
you
they're
guys.
supposed to
It's a
happen.
part of
Trust God
this
is the bottom
chapter of
line.
my life. I hope you guys enjoyed a little kind of, I don't know if this is kind of like a story time, but I do just enjoy sharing other parts of my life that are not just cooking because I am
So
obsessed
that's what makes me
with
curious. You know, why did you feel the need to put this in my feed? Because of that one.
I just so happen to have like a really cool job that I love.
Yeah, we have a cool job that we love, which is cooking.
My journey with
And she shared her whole weight loss journey with us, and she has low carb recipes.
in case you don't know, I know I should have probably said this earlier on, but yeah, I've been on my weight loss journey now for over 15 years. Sheesh, now it's probably getting close to 20. I'm just also used to saying 15 years. I lost
So she's been doing this for 15 years. She said she's been sharing her weight loss journey for 15 years, but now it's 20 years. So she was once chunky. She just showed the pictures. And it could be a subliminal message to YouTube, from YouTube to Lisa, saying, don't give up. You know, it takes years. It takes years to reach the ultimate mecca. And me and Maria have already decided we'll be 70, 80. We'll still be here. It does happen. And I think the overall message of me watching my huge life update, I'm moving. The part about the relationship could have been left off. But it's just that everything will happen the way it's supposed to happen. It's God's way, not our way. And she said, you can't connect the dots going forward, but you can connect the dots going backwards and see how you got to where you are now. So I thank you too for putting that in my feed. I get it. It took a long story. She said it could have been called a story time. It was a long story to get to this point. My husband's going to come in, and I have no idea what's for dinner tonight. Don't care. Don't care. She's sweet. It's like now it starts speaking to me. So at the 1604 mark of a no, at the 1503 mark of a 16-minute video is when she starts really talking to me. She has a weight loss journey. I have a pamphlet for you. I've been doing this 15 years. She's been doing it since 2020. No, no, hold on. You guys can hear it. Hold on. Because I keep playing it over. So we're looping it. I'm talking over the content so that we can play it because it can't be her content solely. So let's do it again. Here we go.
Sharing all of my journey with you. I love sharing everything that has helped me along my journey. In case you don't know, I know I should have probably said this earlier on, but yeah, I've been on my weight loss journey now for over 15 years. Sheesh, now it's probably getting closer to 20. I'm just always so used to saying 15 years. I lost 135 pounds, and I love sharing all of that information with you. If you're on a weight loss journey, I do have a meal plan that is always, I have it linked in the description so that you guys can always share that with your friends and family. I basically walk you through step by step, but that's what I do, and that is what I love. Like, I love what I do, and I'm just so thankful for you, and I'm thankful for you being here with me, and yeah, just showing me your love and support on a daily basis. So thank you again. But yeah, that's it. Right now, I'm gonna go pick up the keys, and I'll do a little walkthrough. If you want to see it, then I will share that with you. But yeah, there's gonna be a whole project going on over there, and that's gonna take a while. But I'll share more of that once we get into the house. But thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I am truly thankful from the bottom of my heart for all your love and support. And I will see you on my next video. Mwah.
Yeah, she's humble. She's nice. She's good people. Oh, no, that's me. It says YouTube keeps playing, reacting to low carbs move. And that's me talking. Yes, I was very upset with YouTube. I continued to try to put the video on vertical so you could see it with me, and it only would let me do horizontal. That was not my vision, but YouTube gets its way because it is the ultimate platform, right? I appreciate them putting in that in my feed. It took a long time to get to the grassroots of the video, which is at the 15-minute mark. Congratulations to Low Carb Queen. I do like her recipes. She's beautiful. She's humble. She's not arrogant. She's not boastful. She made it. And congratulations on the weight loss, because that is a challenge, and I'm doing it through Zepbound. We did this in 1 hour. I thank you for listening to my rant. Again, I was on Bitterville Street. You can take a detour, but definitely get off of that negative side of town. Make sure you push your way back across to Positiveville. We used to live in Positiveville. Remember that? Loveville. We used to live in Loveville. We had so much love in Loveville. We would dance and party and get everybody's testimony. So low carb queen's testimony was that she got the house of her dreams, and it wasn't meant to be to stay in the house that she was leasing. And as much as they promote all these big channels, I sure hope they're promoting the mediocre average channels, so that they can get the glory and the exposure as well, so that we can purchase our dream home. And may my weight loss journey provide room for me in the name of Jesus. I hope you guys are having a great day, a happy Friday. I can't thank you enough for just jiving with me on this Friday afternoon. Now we can chop it up for 7 minutes. And I hope you're doing good. What's going on? I just want to get that off my chest. I think my husband's watching. He's down there. I could not understand why that was continuing to show up in my feed. And I said, here goes one of those videos again that they keep putting in my feed. And why? And I want to tell everybody that watches content on YouTube, content creators and public viewers, there's a reason they put it in your feed. There's something that's going to resonate with you. The algorithm does know your goings on and what you like. Same goes with TikTok. YouTube is competing with TikTok. TikTok's competing with no one. TikTok's got it's got the best algorithm. And that's why the government was trying to get it shut down. Now it goes, it comes, they keep it, they let it go, they keep it. They don't know what they're going to do because they've mastered this. What the other big platforms are asking for is a part of it, and TikTok is saying no. We're not giving up the coins on this. So that's the fight. It's not about us. It's about them getting a part of all the money that TikTok is making. YouTube is for those that like the long form content, that are connected with the search engine, the how to use Zepbound, how do we lose weight, how to be 50 and over 50 and lose weight, how to be a black woman and get in shape, how to stay active at 50, how to be a mom at 50 of a 10-year-old and 13-year-old, how to be a content creator on this platform, how do you grow your channel, how do you use vidIQ. You got to help somebody. And the only help I can tell you is I believe in God, and I'm beginning to think that this is I don't ever want to say it's a Ponzi scheme or it's rigged, but you got to show it with big energy. If you do this, you got to be authentic. I'm never going to be what I'm not. I'm always going to be what I am. So if the day is good, you'll get me dancing. Right now, I was really upset that these smaller channels are getting thousands of views, and I just never seen 1,000 on my video. Never. I've seen 22,000. I've seen 45,000, but that's over 8 months. But these girls are coming out 3 days out, 1,000 views. 3 days out on Carter's Eve, it stops moving. It stops at 125 views. It stops. Maybe 210. If it's a fried pork chop, maybe it'll stop right at 230 and give you a straight line. But I've never seen 1,000 views after 3 days. And I'm talking about the Zepbound family members. All of them 330 views, 700 subscribers, 300 subscribers, 200 subscribers. Views are clocking in at 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 4,000. But are you putting my stuff out there? How come I'm seeing all the new girls? Old heads can't do it. People that ate pork chops can't do it. People that fry pork chops can't do it. People that used to do mukbangs can't do it. Tommy pivoted on her channel. Tommy pivoted on her channel, then came out with another channel. You can't pivot. It's a hard hustle. The pivot is hard. The pivot is hard. The pivot is hard. So I was on Bitter Street. I ain't gonna lie. I went live already today. I went to the Y. I'm feeling real good. Got my car washed out. It looks good. Nobody's commenting. That's fine. I just wanted to share with you what's on my heart. My girl Tommy came through. My girl Candy. My guy Rico. M.R. I got to pick up a spark order now because I'm not making what I did before. I cycled down, I guess. Just going to keep at it. See? And Tommy, if you don't know Tommy, get there. She does Spark on her other channel. It was weight loss. She started weight loss. She was doing weight loss 5 years ago. She used to pedal on the bike. That's how I met her. She was doing her workouts in the morning. Yep. She's been out here a long time. And then she started making cakes and mukbangs, and then that. She just wanted to get away from mukbangs. And I think the whole world is trying to get healthier. But mukbangs are still fun. I got to go check on B-Love today, matter of fact. But I just wanted to come on and kind of share with you that don't get discouraged, but do question why certain videos show up in your feed. Definitely take the time to watch them. Here comes B. I hope I'm the one showing up in your feed. Take the time to watch me. But I got to get to know Low Carb Queen today. Did not know her. Now I got to know her. See? People want to hold you. That's what they want to do. That's why they get their finger. Don't you look nice? You see how nice you look? See how nice you look? Come in here messing with folk. Go away. Go get your daughter. Oh, now. Well, yeah. Author dance for you because he brings the people in. What's that say? Hey, it's I love Violet Lalani. You don't remember me, Carter. I met you before. Oh? I don't give a real flying frick. Moko. Hello, darling. Nice to have you in the chat. So that was, I'm a grandma, baby girl. I love God, Angel. Hi, mommy. Okay. Hey, sweetheart. Well, that's my life. Girl, I know your pain with the views mine have got. And I'm no longer, I'm not in pain. I don't care. I care, but I want you to be aware. As that's what I'm trying to say, that there may be some back office funny. But congrats to Low Carb Queen. That's why we did this video today. Nice to meet you. She's a cutie. God bless her journey. We don't know her story, but she made it. And she's 20 years, like she said, 20 years. She's put the work in, and she's finally getting her dream house. And the next video was her dream house. So that's exciting. And I'm going to go back to it. But to have 258,000 views, and you keep putting it in my feed, I just needed to know why. My name is Lisa. I'm on a weight loss journey to 200 pounds, and baby, she is getting snatched and fine. And then the next video, 18 hours ago, she gives us her official empty house tour. And YouTube knows its audience. It's saying that people like to celebrate or see the glow up. We were nosy and we came to see B-Love's house. We were nosy. We came to see Gina Young's house. I'm not really that kind of person. I don't really know Low Carb Queen. Ever since I've started the Zepbound high protein diet, I've been introduced to her. But I didn't know why that I'm moving was so important and why it showed up in my feed. I want you guys to have the most amazing first weekend in September. Know that God loves you. He's blessing you right where you are. You're covered by his favor. Look at the clouds. Look at the roses.
Did you pick Adrian up early?
Yes, because he's on the sick and shut in list.
You didn't call me on the sick and shut in list when I was on the sick and shut in list.
What do I say? Look at the clouds. Look at the roses. What? What do I say? Look at the clouds. Look at the roses. Look what God can do. If he can do it for the clouds and roses, he can do it for you, and you. Stay focused and watch God. Don't get caught up in the news or all the things around us. The boys shouldn't have spit in the
That was cafe.
Vienna sausages. The boys shouldn't have spit in Dak Preston's face. Tennis. We watching you. We watching the tennis, honey. We watching the tennis. We watching the tennis. And honey, y'all go be great. Find some good recipes on Carter's Eat. Wait till me and Arthur show you what we had last night. The most high protein, amazing bake in one skillet. It was bizarre, but it was fire. And I'll bring that out maybe today. Maybe. There's so many of y'all looking amazing looking at me. Thumbs it up, like, comment, share, and continue to be amazing as I will. Thumbs it up.